Yo guys, it's Michael here. In this video, I'm going to share how to deeply personalize emails using AI through Clay.com. This way, you will be able to write emails that would normally take a salesperson 10 minutes each to write manually. But instead, you will do it in seconds and for tens of thousands of different messages. I've applied the same strategies to dozens of B2B businesses, and I personally responsible for millions in ARR created with this very unique way of sending valuable message at scale without landing in spam. If you tried everything to scale your business, I guess you are lucky because you finally found the only real silver bullet in today's economy to scale a business in the cheapest way possible. So let me walk you through my proven template to apply deep personalization to emails with AI so you can copy the prompt and apply it to your business. Let's dive into it, guys. And basically, everything is built on Clay.com, which is the most sophisticated sales operations engine in the world. I really think it's a huge marketing and sales revolution since the days of HubSpot and Salesforce, but this would be even bigger. And basically, Clay is made of different AI agents and can actually apply deep personalization to your messages at scale. So how does it work? This works very, very well, especially if you are a service company or a software company and you have very clear use cases, okay? And basically, everything is about generating at scale potential and super relevant use cases for each company in your prospect list. For example, let's say that you are selling a B2B data provider such as Apollo.io. The goal here is to actually find 3 relevant use cases of Apollo.io to each company, each person in your prospect list. And AI would actually extract super relevant information from the website and from LinkedIn, match it with the series and the list of use cases of Apollo.ai or to your company, of course, and generate at scale relevant information and relevant use cases. So it really seems that like a salesperson actually spent like 10 minutes actually doing research about your company and why you can actually add value to the company you're contacting totally cold, basically. Is this possible? Is this relevant? Yes, it can be done with Clay.com, and you can really actually send millions of super relevant emails at scale, and arguably these emails are even better than 99% of what a salesperson can actually do in 10 minutes. Okay? I know it's a huge promise, but it's actually true, and I can show you this with results and numbers. Okay? So let's look at how it works and how to do this from zero. The output is more or less this. Okay? We will check together later that it's extremely relevant, and it really seems that you actually did a lot of research trying to understand your prospect company, and you can do this at scale for millions of records. Okay, so first of all, how to start? Let's say that let's make the example of Apollo.io because everybody knows Apollo. It's a B2B data provider. Basically, it can make lists and send cold emails. Okay, even if I don't recommend Apollo to actually send cold emails, I prefer Clay, which is 10x, 100x better. But let's stick to it. Let's say that we want to actually sell Apollo.io. How we would do that? Easy. I would start from, I would create a new webhook inside of Clay, add companies, and we have to map your theme first. We have to generate your contact list first. And from here, we can actually get all the possible information. We can put the industry, we can put the company size, the annual revenue, the geographical location, follower, whatever. And in this way, a couple of clicks, you click continue, you actually have the list of all the companies. And you have name, description, primary industry, size, type, location, country, blah, blah, blah. Actions, find people. From these companies, that is your ICP, we can actually find the people, okay? Same filters, job title, experience, location, profile, whichever you want. Click continue, and we can actually have all the people here. Okay, so now we have your ICP, all the companies, and the people with the right personas and the right seniority. In this case, I put marketing and sales as persona because Apollo is a B2B data provider, is a sales engagement tool. Okay, and as seniority, I put director plus. So director, VP, head, CXO, etc. Okay, What I want to do right now is using the power of Clay.com. Clay has like hundreds of AI agents already integrated, and I really want to actually leverage these AI agents to extract relevant information and prompt 3 use cases that are super relevant to each company. How can we do this? Easy. Actually, I just created this prompt for you. And if you want the prompt, guys, just comment prompt or something like that, and I will show you. I will simply share with you like a doc and the Clay table so you can copy and paste it, okay? And the prompt is like this. It's called Clayagent. Clayagent is a live version of GPT. It's very easy. You can find it here. Clayagent. iWeb Research, configure. I would put GPT-4o, okay? And I would write this prompt. Generate 3 use cases of Apollo.io. You have to put your company here for company domain, which is the company of the prospect list, okay? Go deep, then use, the use case must be really helpful for that specific company. Some examples include, actually put 3-5 examples on how your company can actually help other companies, okay? This is the example of Apollo.io. For example, I put Apollo can map the TAM of your company so you know who you're selling to, how big is the market, and how you should approach your go-to-market. So Apollo have B2B data of these prospects so you can reach out to your market directly without relying on referrals or ads. On Apollo, you can convert your SDR team and track the KPI like how many meetings and how many dials to create an effective sales team, okay? So here you put your own company. Here you put 3 generic use cases, 3 to 5, okay? More because it doesn't change that much, but 3 to 5. Maybe you can test with 10, but stay to 3 to 5. It even depends how complex is your solution. Then return 3 ways in which Apollo.io can help company domain GTM. Try to make the advice as specific as possible. Sorry, try to make the use case as specific as possible to the company and the market is selling to. Maximum 15 words per use case. This is very, very important, guys. So to AI, you actually have to ask constrained questions, okay? You want constrained answers because AI hallucinate a lot and it would generate a lot of jargon, a lot of BS, but try to only say, okay, 3 use cases, maximum 15 words each, and it will be very accurate. Return it in bullet points. Save, run 10 rows. As you can see now, if the prompt works, if I run 10 rows, if I run 1 row, if I run 2,500 rows or 2 mil row, is the same. If the prompt works, and it's very, very accurate for 90% of the results because I already tried that, it's amazing. You can literally personalize millions of emails at scale that are relevant. And if you actually check it, they are better than most salespeople can actually do, okay? Because if you read your salespeople email, actually suck if you think about it. Their emails that you receive or the LinkedIn messages, suck. These are way, way better. And they are super scalable. Of course it works, okay? Save around 10 rows, and we actually get the results. In particular, for message 1, I built all the message saying, hey, first name, since we are entering in Q4, I just wanted to share some client acquisition strategies that your competitor, Blue Company, is using. So to make this message even better, basically I'm mentioning a competitor, okay? So ideally what you can do is, let's say that you have a use case, let's say that you have like a client, with the filters that you saw before, actually build the list of companies very similar to it. Let's say that you have Apollo.io actually has a client in the financial industry. Map all the financial companies, get all the marketing on Sales Manager, and then you can say, hey, first name, since we are entering Q4, can I share with you some client acquisition strategies that your competitor, you mentioned the name of the competitor, the more relevant it is and the better it would be, is using 3 use cases, which in this case are the 3 use cases that we created before. And can I put you in touch with our campaign specialist so he can show you exactly what's working? Okay, so it's relevant, right period of the year, 3 personalized use cases based on your company only, mentioning a competitor. Let's check together some outputs. For example, this is a okay, it's a phygital platform, basically connect online to offline experiences. Okay, so the target, I guess, is retailers or companies with physical shops and an online strategy. Let's check the email. Hey Michael, since we are entering Q4, I just want to share some client acquisition strategies that your company, Blue Company, is using. Map total addressable market of retail clients using Apollo's built-in data tools. Create target B2B outreach campaigns for retail leads in Apollo database. Track SDR performance, blah, blah, blah. As you can see, basically it extracted the ICP retailer and put it inside of the copy. You see how amazing this is? Okay. And man, if I am like the marketing manager of a competitor and you actually tell me this, I will probably say yes. Let's go in a conversation. Of course, in the call to action, don't ask for a demo. As you can see, you can do better. Ask for can I put in touch with my campaign strategist that is working on that? Maybe the campaign strategist is actually a salesperson, right? But you can actually play this game in a little better way so that it feels super natural. Okay, now we have the copy. Now we have the people. How can we send emails at scale in practice? So first of all, we can get the emails of all these people. We just need as an input first name, last name in the company domain so that we would be able to generate the email. So work email, just another integration inside of clay.com, work email. Save runtime rows. It will use 10 different providers to actually generate the emails. Okay, great. And from here, I suggest a platform like Smartly.ai to actually send these emails. Smartly, it's an amazing platform designed for cold email only. And guys, check my other tutorials because I show you really from 0 to 1 on how to do this. I even have a Smartly tutorial coming soon. Now we have the email, actions, smart lead, add lead to campaign. You can actually select the right campaign. You can put the email address here, the first name, the last name, and custom fields. You can add your message one. Okay. So at scale, you can say, hey, name, message with the right email to the right company. Okay. And this, guys, is how it works. Check the other tutorials if you want to connect all the dots. I have like 0 to 1 tutorials, and I really show this from 0 to 1. Okay. And if you want this prompt or this clay table, comment prompt in the comments, basically. And if you check the links in the description, if you're a company and you want actually to engage your target market with super valuable messages using clay and go-to-market engineering techniques, you can book a call and we can check together if you're a fit. And while if you're a B2B professional, you want to actually upskill with clay.com and become a go-to-market engineer and land a 6-figure consulting career or full-time job in actually applying these strategies to grow the best companies in the world, I have a training program. Check the link to apply and let's see if it is a fit. Guys, thanks so much and see you in the next video.